Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Chair Yoga with AARP Virginia. My name is Carl Hamuel. I'm the Associate State Director here in Central Virginia. Part of healthy aging is making sure that we're getting enough exercise. We've been doing a lot of these exercise series here in Virginia, but tonight we begin a brand new program that we're going to be running throughout the remainder of the year, once a month throughout the remainder of the year. And we're doing chair yoga. I have here with me one of our Central Virginia volunteers who is also a licensed yoga instructor is going to lead us tonight, Miss Belinda Todd. So I want you guys to find yourself a chair, get yourself into a comfortable position as we prepare for chair yoga tonight. Without further ado, I bring in Miss Belinda Todd.
Welcome and good afternoon. Will I be able to see myself on this video? Can we get a different positioning on our Zoom? All right, so that I'm looking at a very tiny picture, so hopefully you can see me and that I am centered. Again, I'm Belinda. This is time that you are taking out for yourself. Yoga is about releasing, relaxing, and letting go. Today, we're going to start with breathing exercises. We'll do a few postures, and we'll end in a quiet period for a couple of minutes. I don't know who my audience is. I don't know if you've ever done yoga before, or if you're new to yoga. Yoga simply is a way for us to move our body so that we can connect our mind and our bodies. They will become in sync. It's also a way of releasing stress. Yoga, I want you to know, is for everybody, B-O-D-Y. Everybody. I don't want you to think that you have to put your body in the form of a pretzel to enjoy yoga, because you do not. But you might need a couple of things. You might want to have a block. And if you don't have a block, a nice sturdy book might do. Even maybe large cans, and I'll show you where and how we can use those. You might want to use a strap. I don't think we'll be using them tonight, but as we go through this series, we will use a strap. We're going to start tonight with some very easy poses. I always say, do what your body says do. If I give you instructions and it doesn't work for your body, then please, by all means, you are free to listen to your body. But find that nice, comfortable chair and make sure it's sturdy. Now, I'm on a carpeted floor, so my chair is very sturdy. Maybe you need, if you have a yoga mat or a towel under your chair. We don't want you slipping and sliding. Once you find your chair, sit back with your back upright, your neck and your spine's in alignment. Place your hands comfortably, palms down or palms up on your thighs. Maybe your feet are just about 4 to 6 inches apart, flat on the floor. We're going to start with a 3-part breathing exercise. 3-part breathing. We inhale through our nostrils. The belly expands. We hold that breath at the top, and then we allow the belly to fall. We're going to do this very slowly. You can close your eyes, or you can just look a few feet in front of you towards the floor. Let's begin. Inhale. Belly expands. Hold it for a second. Release very slowly through your nostrils. Allow the belly to fall. Inhale. And slowly release. Inhale again. want each release to release tension from the body. Perhaps your shoulders soften, your knees relax, perhaps your wrists, even your forehead. Inhale. Notice too that not only will your belly expand, but the rib cage will begin to open as that air lifts all the way up into the chest. And as you release, the rib cage falls, the belly releases. 2 more times at your own pace. Now you can listen to my voice or keep your eyes with your eyes closed, or you can open your eyes. And just notice your body in this chair. And again, begin to notice maybe your forehead. Any tension, just allow it to fall away. Your shoulders. Are you holding tension in your hips and buttocks? Anywhere else in your body? There's nothing to do, simply notice. We're going to start with some head movements. So if you will, slowly allow that chin to fall in towards the chest. And you'll feel that slight stretch in the back of the neck. And then slowly lift the head back to neutral and then up, chin towards the ceiling. Now there's a little stretch in the front of your neck. And slowly through the center and back again. Inhale, center, all the way up. And back to the center. And now simply turn your head to the right, looking over that right shoulder. We're going to keep breathing in that slow, rhythmic way. And as you exhale, release to the center. Inhale again. Exhale as you turn your head to the left. Take a couple of breaths here. And slowly come back to center. Now I want you to just allow that left ear to go to the left shoulder. Allow your right hand to just fall down alongside your chair. And there's now a nice stretch along your neck and the top, perhaps the top of your shoulder. Using that left hand, bring it alongside your head. And perhaps that gives you a little bit more stretch. If it feels good, use it. If it doesn't, release it. And let go, come back to center. And now allow that right ear to the right shoulder, releasing your left hand, breathing. Now allow the right hand to come alongside your head. And maybe you feel that stretch a little bit. And slowly release, come back to center. Now just lift your shoulders up, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze up towards your ears and let it go. One more time, squeeze, 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 and let it go. Extend your arms out. Maybe you've been working on computers today or sitting at a desk. This is going to really help you. Flex your hands and the other way. Flex them up and flex down. They're just extended out from your shoulders. Open up those fingers. Now using your right hand, just press the fingers of the opposite hand back just a little bit. Can you feel that? There are little muscles down there in your forearm. And release. Let's try the other hand. Press your fingers back, stretching the arm out, shoulder length from straight out from the shoulder. And release. Now just shake your hands out. Shake, shake, shake. And now place your hands on your thighs. We're going to do what we would call cat-cow. And it's a movement where we're going to inhale, bring our chest forward, a slight bend in your hips, squeeze the shoulder blades together so the elbows are going back, lift the chin a little bit, nice stretch in the front of the body. And as you exhale, slide your hands toward your knees and round the back, chin into the chest. You might need to slide up in your chair a little bit. Might work better for you. Inhale, squeeze those elbows back towards each other. The shoulder blades are engaged. You're opening the chest. And as you release, sliding the hands forward, rounding the back, a nice stretch across the shoulders. Pull that belly button in towards your spine. Let's try that 2 more times. Inhale, lift, chest is forward, shoulder blades are together. And we exhale, releasing. Working that spine, giving it movement. And let's take it down. And now sitting back up, let's do a little lifting of our energy. Let's imagine that this air around us, well, it is energy and it does have weight. So we're going to simply lift it up. Bring that ball of energy up. Shoulders are dropped, not up here by your ears, but release. There's a ball of energy and you're simply going to press like you would a beach ball. Get the arms involved and then release and press that energy down again. This is the energy that surrounds you. This is the vitality that you want. Lift it up and release it down. This time lift up. And you're going to release your right hand down. And you're going to take a little side stretch. Now perhaps you can slide your hand down your chair, holding on, keeping your hips in the seat, and simply stretch and open up the side of your body. Maybe you can turn and look up towards your arm. And then bring both arms up. And let's drop the other arm. Holding onto your chair, reach high and bring that right arm over the side of your head, opening the rib cage on this side. You know, if you're at a computer all day, let's bring that up. Usually you're hunched over. And so now we're going to take that opportunity to lift up and open. Slide up in your chair and just lift your arms up. And we're going to do a little twist. Take that right hand to the back of your chair and left arm, bring it over your knee, over the right knee. Lift up, inhale, lifting and keeping the back straight as you begin to twist to the right. Keep those legs parallel. Inhale, twists are really good for your digestion. Nice breathing. One more breath here. And then slowly come back to center. Inhale up. We're gonna drop the left hand down. Maybe you put it behind you on the chair or somewhere around the chair, and bring that right hand over the left knee, lift from the hips, and begin to twist again. You know what? Sometimes you're in your car and you really need to look behind you. Sure, you've got those new gadgets, you can see the control in front of you, and you've got your mirrors, but sometimes you need to just twist and look behind you. And this is great for that. All right, let's try our inhalation one more time, lifting up. Bring your hands together this time, hands to your heart. And widen your stance a little bit, scoot forward in your chair, and place your hands, arms on your thighs, and simply lean forward so your hips are rotate out of their sockets. So we're simply going to rotate our hips as we lean forward and breathe. We're going to keep that neck in line with the spine. Breathe. Now for some of you, you might want to lean even farther and bring your hands to the floor. For some of you, that might not work today, and that's where you can use a block. Place this block here and put your hands here. You determine the height that you need. And now we're going to just lift up, extend your arms out alongside perhaps your jawline, and squeeze your belly and just lift up. Hands to heart center. Let's try that again. Inhale up. And as you lean forward, bring your arms to your thighs and find the place where you are most comfortable. Maybe it's here, and maybe you want to take it down just a little more. And breathe. And now we're going to just simply round that up. Round it up. Come back to that place where we rounded our back. Inhale. Slide your hands back, chest is forward. Back to that cat-cow again. Round it. Go forward and center and release. Let's work on our legs a little bit. Now, another place you could use the block, as you extend your leg, you could set your foot on a block, or you can set your foot on the floor. We're going to just start here at a center position, and maybe what we'll do first is a little bit of movement in place. So first of all, just move from side to side, because throughout the day, we're moving forward, up and down, but we're not usually moving side to side. So just move side to side a little bit. And we come back to center. And now lift up that left foot and the right. And the left and the right. Now can you add an arm? Using your midsection, you're lifting and lift and lift and lift and lift and hold. Now grab that right leg and bring it up as far into your chest as you can. And then we're going to stretch that leg out. Now here is where you can use a block, a book or something, as you hold your foot on that block. Just flex your foot as much as you can. Flex it and now point. Really feel that stretch, top of the foot. Flex, calf, Achilles. point. And flex. And as you release it, begin to circle like the ankle. Circle, 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 and reverse. Circle, 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 and hold. Inhale up, and let's lean forward towards that extended leg. It doesn't matter how far you go. Make sure you're secure in the chair. Maybe you place your hands on your leg. Maybe you can reach for your toes. Feel that lovely stretch in the back of your leg. If any of you have any arthritic issues with your wrists, fingers, knees, feet, remember that motion is lotion for your joints. So movement's always a positive thing. And release. Put that leg back up again. Squeeze in, and we'll just set it down. Take a nice deep breath and just feel how the leg feels a little bit lighter now. So we have to work the other side. Inhale up. Exhale, bring that left knee up, pull it into your body. Hold it up. Shoulders are down. Now let's extend that leg out. And maybe you can't hold the leg out this high, this long, this far. We let it go down to a block. And we just flex that foot. Feel the stretch. Now point your toe. And flex. And point. Feel that flex. Get the Achilles involved, the calf, and point. And now just release a little bit and begin to circle, 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 and reverse. Circle, 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 and hold. Relax that foot down. And inhale up. And releasing, lean forward. Let your hands relax wherever along your calf, your knee, your ankle. Maybe you can extend to the toes and really increase that flex. Stretching feels so good. And release. Bring it up one more time. Bring it in. Shoulders are back. Squeeze it in toward your body. Again, good for digestion. And release it down. And now, let's try something else. Let's open up the hips a little bit more. Starting with your right leg, extend it out. Bend at the knee. And bring that ankle across the left thigh. Press the knee down. Now while you're here, give your toes a little massage. You know that our nerve endings end in our feet. So use your fingers and massage that big toe and the next one. Each toe. In fact, use your knuckles. Maybe you massage the ball of your foot, the instep, and tender places. Maybe even take your knuckle around the ankle. And this might be enough, but if you think, I think I can take this a little bit farther, take a nice inhalation. Begin to lean forward. Oh yeah, hips loving that. Only go as far as feels right for you today. If you do these movements consistently, you will notice a difference in your body. These classes will ultimately be available to you later, and you could do them as often as feels right for you. Some of you might be able to go down even farther forward. It's not necessary. Wherever you are is right for your body. Slowly bring your torso up again, and we release that foot and just kind of shake it out a little bit. Move it around. So we've activated the toes and the entire leg. Let's bring that left leg up again. Shoulders are back. And we're going to simply place that left ankle over the right. Oh, let's give this foot some love too. We're going to massage these toes. This little piggy went to the market and this little piggy stayed home. All right. And as we massage these toes, we bring our knuckles into the instep and the ball of the foot. And if you find some tender places there, well, maybe you want to work a little bit more later on those places. Maybe you get your knuckle into and around the ankle area. And then sitting up tall, we press that knee down as the hip opens. Now there is no pressure to press the knee down. We are simply allowing that joint to open up. Breathe. And on your next inhalation, we're going to release and lean forward. What's interesting is that one side of your body is always different than the other side. One side might feel different. But it feels so good. Just lean into it, maybe a little bit more, and maybe your body says enough of that. One of the things in yoga that we do is we practice in Sanskrit what is called ahimsa. Ahimsa simply means that we don't harm ourselves in the movement that we do, but not only do we practice within our bodies and on our mats, no harm, but also we take that out into the world. We don't cause any harm or any damage to our environment, to animals, and one more time, take a nice inhalation, lift up. Woo! We just give that knee some love, shake that leg out any way that feels right, and come back. You might even want to stand up for a minute. If you can, and just take a nice inhalation here, and exhale. All right, so sitting down one more time, we're going to do some of the warrior poses. And I cannot see the time. All right, so what we're going to do is come forward in your seat and then turn towards the corner of your seat and scoot up. Keep your right knee bent, and we're going to slide. Now, maybe all you can do today is bring that left leg here. If you can extend it a little bit farther, you can do that. This is going to be our warrior two position. Notice that my knee is over my ankle, my feet are flat into the mat, and I'm going to lift up my arms. My torso is maybe on a diagonal here, and I'm going to turn my head. My gaze is over the fingers, maybe the middle finger of my right hand. And just breathe here. And what's happening is we're allowing the inner thigh to open and stretch. Now, if you flip that forward hand, we can do a reverse warrior. Holding on to your chair, reach high. Then this is a little bit of a back movement, back bend in a sense. Notice that there's an opening again in the rib cage. And we'll come back here to sit. Make sure that the back arm is lifted equally as high as your front arm. And now let's just bend the arm on the right leg. Lift the left arm up over your head and stretch. Maybe you can look up into your arm. Now let's take that left hand and bring it behind you, maybe on the chair. Notice how I'm opening up the shoulder on the left side. I'm going to allow my right hand to come down a little bit here. Now you could keep this arm up. You could bring it down beside you. Notice my hand is not touching the floor, but I'm coming out of the pose for a moment. You could use a block here. Bring that block alongside you and back down. So I'm reaching up into the heavens and reaching down towards the earth. And I used to have a pastor who used to say, and I always think of this doing this pose, that don't be so heavenly minded that you're no earthly good. Come back into your warrior two pose. Release your hands and bring your feet back to center. And just notice what that feels like. The energy is going through up and down those legs. There's movement there. So we're going to do that on the other side. Scoot again towards the corner of your chair. Bring that left leg out, 45-degree angle. Knee is over the ankle. And maybe your right leg is simply here, straight forward. If you can bring that leg back some, do that. Extend the arms out. Gaze is over that left hand, middle finger of the left hand. Shoulders are down, so maybe lift the shoulders up, roll them back, and that's your position. And now, once again, you're going to feel a stretch in the inner thigh, the leg that's extended. Now let's flip that left hand, and we'll reach up, reverse warrior. Take another breath. And we'll come back to that two position. Notice the palms are down. Gaze is once again over the middle finger of that left hand. I want to this time just bring both arms up. Look up. And now I'm going to come back into my warrior two. Drop that left arm on my thigh. Reach up high and over. So I'm taking a nice side stretch. Allow your elbow to come back a little bit. Look up. And bring it up. Slide that left hand down to your block or to the floor. Reach up high. Now you can release that right arm to the back of your chair. Open up the shoulder on this side. And let's look, turn our gaze down. Squeeze in your midsection. That's where your power is. Come back up to your warrior two pose. Drop the arms and bring your legs back to center. That's quite a workout. Maybe you move, your feet a little bit and feel that reverberation. So, extend your legs out. Come forward in your chair. going to end with a little stretching forward. Maybe you sit back in the chair, feel secure in your chair. Flex your feet, and we're simply going to inhale up and twisting towards your right leg. Lean forward, reaching for your ankle or your foot. Again, if you want to use a block here, you can do that. And reach towards that leg and stretch. And we'll round up. We'll release that right foot. We'll do it on the left side. Inhale up. Twist towards the left and reach. Now you got to make sure you're positioned correctly on this seat so you'll feel stable, and I wasn't feeling stable there, but as I lean forward, and it's okay to have a bend in your knee too, that's fine. And just stretch over that leg. And we're going to just round up last time. Keeping your legs, knees are bent, legs are wide. Inhale up. We're just simply going to fold forward. And then all the way down to the floor or to your block or book. Feel that nice back stretch, lower back is releasing. Bring your hands up to your thighs. Squeeze your midsection and lift. Now, you're going to just kind of lean back in your chair. Bring the soles of your feet together. Now, if your chair is big enough to allow this, you can do this. And just lift up. Open up your arms. And maybe you release your arms down, holding onto your chair. And just release here. And this is how we'll end the class. We'll do a little bit of a body release in yoga, and we're going to slowly come back up. Sit in your chair comfortably, just as we started, with your hands on your thighs, palms up or palms down. Let's keep them down right now. Lift your shoulders, take them back. Close your eyes if you're comfortable. Let's go back to that 3-part breath. Inhaling. Belly expands, rib cage. Slowly allow the breath to come out through the nostrils, fully releasing, the belly falls. Inhale again. Now just think about your forehead and allow the forehead to release, relax, and let go. The eyes in their sockets. Even your lips, tiny muscles around your lips and your tongue. Allow it to just fall from the roof of your mouth. Allow your shoulders to relax, the back of the neck, middle of your back, and your lower back. Allow your arms to release any tension. Elbows, wrists, fingers, release, and let go. Your hips and buttocks, release and let go, no tension. And your thighs, give gratitude by allowing them to hold you up all day. But now, let them release and relax. Your knees, your calves, shins, ankles, all your toes. as we sit in the silence, maybe today for about 30 seconds, know that this kind of peace is available. It can be yours. And when the body is at rest, at peace, oftentimes the mind likes to wander and chatter. Simply return to your breathing. Inhale and flow, and exhale. I want to thank you for joining me today. I'm so happy that you took time for yourself, for self-care. And that's important, kindness and consideration to yourself. And so I leave you with this. As you go through the rest of your day, be compassionate to yourself as well as to others. I honor and respect the light in you.
Wow, I'm relaxed just sitting in the room. So I'm hoping that you all enjoyed this experience. I'm hoping that you had a good time tonight. Right there in the chat, just give some clapping hands emojis for our instructor for the evening, Miss Belinda Todd. I believe that we're all leaving here, this virtual space, feeling a whole lot better. So thank you for everything that you gave us tonight, and getting our bodies moving. Again, part of healthy aging is making sure that we are stretching our muscles and making sure that we are continuing to be active. And we did just that tonight. Listen, as Ms. Todd said throughout the workout, she said that you'll be able to access this later. In a few days, you'll get a link and you'll be able to access this video. It'll be up on our YouTube channel, and you'll be able to go back and try this as much as you want. We will be back here the next second Thursday, in October. That's October the 12th. So we want you to join. Go ahead, and we're putting the link in the chat so that you can join our next yoga class right now. Ms. Belinda Todd will be leading that class, and we're so excited about everything that AARP has to offer. We hope that you enjoyed tonight's session, and we hope that you have an amazing rest of your night.